So like a lot of the questions I ask is how do you actually go about starting, and what kind of tips can I give people and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm not the font of knowledge. I'm not at that point, you know. I've not made it, but the things that I've picked up from other people, but also personally what I've done, I'm just going to share because I get the question a lot. So I can you can call them tips of how to get started and what kind of things that you should think about, and the kind of things that you should know is, okay, the first thing is moisture, moisture, and moisture. And just in case you didn't get it, moisture. Now, for me, I didn't really like grasp that all before. But when you think about it, skin, your body, everything needs moisture. When you come out of the bath or shower, you need to moisturize your skin. You know, dry things become brittle and break. That's what happens to your hair. If it's dry, it becomes brittle and it breaks off. And that's what a lot of people who are trying to look after their hair, that's the first thing. They say the hair's not growing. You see, the thing about this whole hair thing is your hair grows unless you have a medical condition or something that makes your hair like not grow. Everybody's hair grows. The difference between somebody whose hair is down to their waist and somebody whose hair cannot seem to get past a certain length is that their hair's breaking off, their ends are breaking off. Or that it's getting so bad that you have to trim it, because that's how my hair was before. I don't know why I'm shouting, but that's how my hair was before. That every time I'd like get it relaxed, or every time I'd you know, get it done or whatever, I had to trim it. It had to be trimmed, and I'm talking about that much every time. So every time it was growing, it was trimming off, and that's what happens. Like when you think your hair's not growing, it's mostly that it's not retaining the length. So every part that your hair is growing, like it grows from the root, and say it grows this much, but you're trimming off that much at the bottom. So that's why it looks like your hair's not growing, but it's not necessarily that it's not growing, it's that it doesn't retain the length. Your hair's not retaining its length. And the number one thing that I found and that other people have found is that moisture, to moisturize your hair, you will retain the length. You know, the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair, and the ends of your hair used to be hair. So if you think about however long your hair is, the end part of your hair is the part that sometimes gets neglected. It's had the most heat. Like if you put heat on your hair, it's had the most heat on there. It's had the most sun, you know, exposure, etc., etc. So the ends of your hair become, if you don't moisturize all your hair, and what I've learned as well is to moisturize the ends of your hair, to baby the ends of your hair, to make sure that you're looking after them. Because really, I know like your hair's dead from it reach out of your scalp and it's going, like it's dead and everything else. But if you look after it, then that's how you retain length. So to moisturize your hair is one of the most important things in length retention. And I'm just I can just hear the youngest one in the background, because normally I film in the evening, like when everybody's sleeping, because it's quiet, but then there's no light and I have to use the artificial light and everything else, and it's not great because I can't talk like at a proper level either because people are sleeping. So I tried to do it a little bit earlier today, but obviously, you know, with the little one, you might hear him in the background. I can only apologise, but I'm not going to tie him up and put something over his mouth. Obviously, you know, he's going to make noise. So the way I try and keep my hair moisturized, or to make sure that I have a lot of moisture in my hair, is I follow like a method like LCO, which means liquid, cream and oil, and I do this every night. Basically you spray your hair either with a leave-in conditioner. Some people use water in a what do you call that thing, in a spray bottle, sorry. People use water in a spray bottle, but my hair itself, it does not like it. It does not agree. Water, sprayed water onto it does not do a thing for it, you know. And some people put they get their water bottle and they'll put water, and they'll put water and conditioner in there, or water and conditioner and oil in there, or water and a leave-in conditioner, what have you. But for me, it doesn't work. On my boys' hair, it works fantastic on their hair. I don't know, my hair doesn't like it. But I'll just go through some of the leave-in sprays that I use. Some of the leave-ins that I used and really love is this one by Herbal Essences, and this is the naked, clearly naked one. There's no parabens and no colorants, and I find that that's really I love this one. Another one that I really like is this one by Dove. It's a leave-in conditioner intensive repair. This leave-in spray here by Unique One, it's an all-in-one hair treatment, so it's you can use it for all different type of things. It says repair, fizz control, hair, heat protectant, you know, things like that, detangler, all in one. But I've used this like there's about that much left, and I don't think I'll be buying it very soon, but I just wanted to put it up here so that if you see this is fantastic, because you can do everything with it. That I use sometimes when my hair needs a bit of strength is the Chi Keratin Mist, and also when my hair needs a bit of strength I will use the Apogee Keratin and Green Tea Restructurizer. Now they're leave-ins, but to get a moisture boost whenever throughout the day, the Paul Mitchell, the writing's all gone off, but this is the Paul Mitchell Awapui or Apawi, I don't know how you put that, hydrating spray moisture mist. And the thing about this is, even if, say for instance during the day my hair feels dry, I will just spray a little bit of it and spritz it and put it on. You can even use this on your face and your body as well. So this is what I found to be fantastic. I've all the way through my healthy hair journey. But when I started out, I used this one a lot, and I think it's called, I don't remember what it's called, I don't want to lie either. So yeah, I think it was one by Elasta, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the liquid part, and the moisturizer part, I'll just get the stuff now. Okay, talking a little bit about moisturizers and the things that I use. When I first started out, I had a lot, obviously I was relaxed mostly, and I used this, and this is I think it's the Beautiful Ends. This is actually a German bottle, so I can't see exactly what it's called, but it's the Herbal Essence. I think in America it was called long-term relationship or something like that, and over here it's called Beautiful Ends. And this is what I was using, and also this one, the Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Strengthener. That's what I started out using, and I've come back around to using it as well. Another moisturizer that I really like is this one. It's the Kanishom Carite Butter Leave-In Styling Cream. I find this one is really good. It's a little bit watery. I don't use it all the time, but I do find it, after I wash my hair, I use this as a leave-in. I find it works better for me as a leave-in than as a daily moisturizer. And another one I'll talk about is this, the Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner. It's a leave-in conditioner, and you know, my hair absolutely loves this. At the moment, my hair has been straightened with my GHD straighteners, and I find the herbal essences works fantastic in it at the moment. But when my hair is like in its curly or coily, whatever state, then the Giovanni is the one that I'm really liking at the moment. So let's talk a little bit about the moisturizers. In the night time, I will spray my hair. I'll put it in sections first. I put it in 4 sections, and if my hair is like really thick, you know, some days your hair will just, I don't know if it's just me, but I think it might be that it's not stretched. If it's not stretched fully, then I'll have to put them in more sections. But I put it in 4 sections. I spray the section with my liquid, whatever leave-in spray I'm using. I will spray my hair with that. Then I will put the moisturizer through there and comb it out or finger detangle, and then I will put an oil on top. So okay, talking about oils, my favorite oil will have to be coconut oil. This one is raw virgin coconut oil, and I have used quite a few brands. I love this one. I love the Optima brand as well. Another oil that I really like is avocado oil. I find that it's not as heavy as olive oil. I don't really like olive oil that much as like to use by itself, but I find, funnily enough, olive oil mixes really well with other oils, and my hair really likes it when it's in a mix, but it doesn't like it by itself. So avocado oil, I find, is really, my hair takes to it really well. Jojoba oil, my hair loved. The only problem with the jojoba oil is it's a little bit expensive. But jojoba oil actually penetrates into your hair, and as does coconut oil. The other oils, they will form a nice barrier to seal, but they don't penetrate. But another oil that I really like is macadamia nut oil. I find that it's not heavy, but it's really rich, and my hair flourishes when I use macadamia nut oil. But the same with jojoba oil. Macadamia nut oil can be quite expensive. I found it when I was abroad, and but it's now finished. Another oil that I found probably in the last couple of months is grapeseed oil. I was following a challenge. One of the bloggers that I follow, she was doing like this challenge about ceramides, and I was looking at how I can include ceramides, and then I got to grapeseed oil, which has a lot of ceramides in it, and my hair absolutely loved it. So what I normally do is make up an oil mix with oils and essential oils, and I put it in this easy excuse me, I put it in an applicator like this, which is it makes it really easy to moisturize my scalp, to oil my scalp, and it's easy to pour out to seal. Okay, so talking about scalp and oiling my scalp, the one thing that I did to help me with this healthy hair stuff was to throw away my grease. I ended my long-term relationship with hair grease. Now, some people can use hair grease. I'm not telling you what to do with your life and what not to do and what not to do. I'm telling you what helped for me and what I've picked up that helped for other people as well. Oil is, when you use oils like natural oils, for me, my scalp did much better with natural oils. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life, etc. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just saying what worked for me and what works for other people also, and it might work for you too, is to get rid of the hair grease, because grease in itself is so thick, so heavy. I found that when it went onto my scalp couldn't breathe. It clogs up all the pores on your scalp, and that in itself if your scalp cannot breathe, and if all the pores and what have you, whatever it's called, is clogged up on your scalp, then the follicles, the hair follicles, are clogged up or stifled. Okay, so I'm back. It's another day. Had to stop filming, so I'm gonna try and remember where I left off. I think I was talking about hair grease, and I was saying that when I started my hair journey, I was actually using grease, but then as I continued, I stopped using it. I learned a little bit about mineral oil and other things about grease and stuff like that I didn't really like, and also I found that the grease clogged my hair follicles and my scalp, and my scalp felt like it couldn't breathe, kind of thing. So I stopped using grease and I used natural oils. Yeah, so that was really helpful for me.